What's going on, guys? It's Robert Rowland. It's Sunday. I'm about to get my day started, officially. This morning, woke up, did a quick walk, run down the beach, then sat down at the beach and just kind of looked out over the water and did some self-reflecting and decided to do a little podcast when I came back in. So here goes. In this podcast, I'm going to be directly talking to narcissists. Not really any in-depth looks into narcissism or anything like that, like any of my other podcasts, but this one specifically for narcissists. So narcissists, this is for you guys and for us. That's basically what it's about. As you guys know, and all the new listeners, I am a recovering narcissist, and narcissism has been a battle for myself. Dealing with it has not been easy. The struggle is definitely real. But what I want to say today about narcissism and being narcissistic, and the other term I believe is sociopathic, is narcissists. What we need to realize is, what are we doing? You know, what are we gaining from this? Why are we continuing down this path of doing what we do? You know, why are we lying? Why are we hurting the people around us? Why are we manipulative? Why are we using these people emotionally or physically? There's so many stages and levels of it. Why are we hurting the people around us? You know, and for me, that's one of the biggest questions that I had to answer over my course of recovery, and really had to be brutally honest with myself and my therapist about. And I've learned to be brutally honest with myself about a bunch of topics. And for me, that's saying all narcissists are the same and all narcissists have the same problems. For me, my issue with narcissism, or my level of narcissism was honesty. So for me, being brutally honest with myself was extremely difficult. Why do we continue to do the things that we do? You know, and for me, like I said before, it gets to a point in your life where it just gets old. You know, when you're just tired of doing the things that you're always doing. You know, and for us as narcissists, you know, we need to get tired of hurting the people around us, or the person around us, or continuing to have empty, vacant relationships. You know, just getting tired of the addiction. You know, we just need to kick the habit of whatever it is we're doing. So, what we need to do is find our place, and be humble and honest with ourselves, and correct our issue, whatever that issue is. And in the course of recovery, guys and gals, we have to realize that it's definitely a battle and a war. You know, this is not something that is going to come easy. And I've said this in plenty of podcasts. There's going to be a lot of people that doubt you. There's going to be a lot of people that tell you haven't changed. There's going to be a lot of people that try to bring you down and break you down. There's going to be a lot of people that, for lack of better words, that test you. And there's going to be moments where you fall back, and you just feel like you can't handle it. You're going to feel like your change isn't working, that it's easier to fall back in your old ways. But honestly, it's easier just to continue down your path of self-righting yourself, of correcting the issues that you have. For me, in my personal situation, I'm constantly tested every single day. I'm constantly being told that I haven't changed by a particular person, and it hurts. I mean, honestly, it hurts to the core, because this person does mean absolutely a lot to me. I love this person with everything that I have. I think she 100% believes and knows that I absolutely adore and cherish her. However, the amount of hurt that I've done because of my lies, she's built a wall up and has completely closed me out, and that's her defense, or her way of saying, I, I, I just need to not deal with you. So you haven't changed, and I have to accept those things as a narcissist. You have to accept the damage that you've done to the people that you've done it to. So remember that throughout your recovery phases is that some relationships you can't mend. Some friendships you'll never get back. Some people will never believe you again. Some people will never accept you again. It's not that you're doing anything wrong now. It's just that the pain and hurt that you've caused is so severe. But at the same time, you have to be extremely careful to not judge and not to harbor ill feelings, as a narcissist. You have to assume responsibility for what you've done, and take it for what it's worth. You have to completely understand why they feel the way they do, regardless of how much you've tried to prove to them, regardless of how many emails or how many phone calls or how many text messages or how many times you've purchased them something that was nice or their favorite flower or sent them random things. None of that stuff matters. If you did those things out of the kindness of your heart, that's great. But if you did it to gain or to persuade them in one direction, you did it for the wrong thing. And that's another thing as a narcissist that you have to be very careful of, and you have to break the habit of is you can't do anything to manipulate or to persuade anyone into anything. You have to get back to the core of being a natural human being as to do things out of the greatness of your heart, and just be a good person. You have to get back to the roots of almost like your childhood, basically, as to just be a good human being. And I think as adults now, or even if you're younger or a teenager, whatever, because I had this issue since I was probably young, teenager. I was doing the same crap. We have to just become good people, genuinely good people. Now, I'm not saying be a fool, but just genuinely be good to the folks around us. And I think you'll start to notice a change in the environment and in the folks around you, and in the people that are wanting to be around you, and that'll feed your soul instead of your ego feeding your soul, instead of you feeding your soul yourself, with your manipulative ways and your lies and whatever it is you're chasing. The people that automatically do it because of you just being genuinely good. Now, all narcissists and the people that are narcissists, we know that we're not all bad people. I think everyone has a natural grain of good in them. It's just, as narcissists, we know that we're good people. Some of us are, no, actually, all of us are good people. It's just we're letting the outside world influence our actions and wants, and we just need to find what it is that's causing us to want and demand other than the other crap. What's really triggering us to lie, to manipulate, to do what it is that we're doing emotionally. What's triggering us on this addiction? What is it that we're going after? So, narcissists, what I want to say to you guys is take a moment, take a couple deep breaths, and, it's never too late to change. I don't care how old you are, and it's never too early to change. I believe in every single person that's out there. I believe every person out there has a good grain of soul in them. I hope that my podcast has helped some people. I hope these podcasts have given people some inspiration to go ahead and take in the steps to initiate their change into a positive and stop their narcissistic ways. That's what I hope. And like I said, I've only spoken throughout all of these podcasts through my personal experience. And for the non-narcissists that are listening, I hope you guys understand the process of narcissism a little bit better from a narcissist's eyes, because the things that I see out there, to me, aren't from real narcissists. Everything that I read and see seems to me like it's coming from someone that's been hurt from a narcissist, or from a therapist, or or something like that's claiming, and they're putting all these labels and things out there, and how to stay away from a narcissist, and how to label a narcissist, and how to identify, and nothing really says, how to help a narcissist, how to fix a narcissist, how to get back control of your relationship or friendship with a narcissist. Everything that I see is run away from a narcissist. And two people that actually love each other, two people that actually care. And for example, I actually, when you love someone, take me out of it. When you love someone, it's very hard to walk away from someone, regardless of whatever it is that they're doing. If you genuinely 100% care about someone, regardless of whatever it is they're doing, even if they're physically abusive, from a woman's perspective, it's hard to walk away from a man that's beating you, and not saying from personal experience, but I understand, if you love someone, it's hard to walk away from that. And people question, like, oh, he beat you, why are you still with him, this, that, and the other. I don't know from personal experience, but I do know how love works, and I know that love is a very real thing, and I know how love can make you sit through a situation that isn't good for you. But at the same time, I believe that when it comes to this narcissism, I think that if both parties involved, the narcissist and the person dealing with the narcissist, understand the situation and understand the severity of the situation, if it's just emotional or lies or manipulation and things like that, I think there absolutely could be a happy ending for the both of you, and a future for the both of you that can grow into, a great garden. You can grow beautiful things in sand. You can grow awesome things in sand. So this is coming up to the end of my time, guys. It's Robert Rowland. Have a great Sunday.